Happy Pandemic Wednesday to you. Happy Pandemic Wednesday to you. Happy Pandemic Wednesday to you. Stay home. Stay home. Stay home. Hey. It's Wednesday. I stayed up too late working again last night, but I'm excited because I have a really good, well, I don't know if I'd call it a recipe. I've recently, recently is not the right word either, but I've recently-ish discovered brining chicken before you cook it. And it's kind of my new favorite thing ever right now. So, yeah, I've got a basic chicken brining post coming up, hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. Stayed up really, really late working on the pictures for that. But, anyway, hi, how are ya? Go ahead and put your mental health number in the comments below. Oh, by the way, I'm April from MamaLovesFood.com and DinnerHero.com, in case you were curious. We've got hearts, but we've got no comments. Oh, there's a comment. Good morning, Miss Tina Marie. That is a long name, girl. Tina Marie Milting Rivera. Good morning to you. Yeah, put your mental health number. Oh, why is my light on? Put your mental health number in the comments. 1 is bad, 10 is fantabulous. I'd say I'm like a 6 today. I'm still not working. My sleep's still terrible, so that's no fun, but it is what it is. I feel like 6 is okay. 6 is okay. Good morning, Miss Rosie. So, I only have a couple minutes because it's Wednesday, and Wednesday is meeting day, so I have to hustle bustle in about 10 minutes, but I did want to pop on and say hi super duper quick, and I didn't change almost any of the links in the description. I apologize for that. But so if you still want those Mighty Beans, they're in the links and all that fun stuff. I did change the recipe of the day, though. Today's recipe of the day is peanut butter cookies. There are 3 ingredients. No flour necessary. I know a lot of folks are having trouble finding flour right now. So it's just peanut butter, eggs, and sugar. And then if you want to add, chocolate chips or anything like that, you can do that. That seems to temper the glare. Anyway, yeah, so 3 ingredient peanut butter cookies. I'll put those in the comments in just a hot second. And yeah, that's happening. I woke up this morning to my son. So my husband Wes usually wakes me up in the morning, and he's very nice. He's gentle. He taps my foot or rubs my back, or occasionally he'll send my daughter in to do it, who will just snuggle up next to me in bed, and it's very sweet. And, kind of a gentle wake up. Well, he sent my 10-year-old in today, and, I feel like I'm still having heart palpitations. He comes in my room, stands next to my bed, and yells, "Mom!" And I, startle away, because that clearly means something's wrong, and somebody's lost a limb or something. And, what? It's like, Dad says it's time to get up. There's a gnat in my office. So yeah, that nearly killed me this morning. Good morning, Miss Nancy. I'm sorry you're a 5 today. Oh, Holly's a 5 too. Good morning, Miss Liliana. Thank you, Miss Holly. It's the Maybelline lip crayon one. Alicia says, OMG, I watched Looks Yummy. What looks yummy? Undecided on how the day is, too early to tell. That's fair. That is fair. You do not have to give yourself an assessment this early in the day. There's definitely a gnat in my office that's going to make me crazy today, by the way. So that's how my morning went. He scared me awake, and I didn't fall asleep till almost 4. And then I had really just terrible dreams because I really the peanut butter cookies. Yes, the peanut butter cookies are delicious. They're really easy. Hi, Holly. I'm in Florida. Just northeast of Orlando. So, what was I going to say? So, I watch a lot of documentaries. I love documentaries. I just find people interesting, right? Fiction is really more interesting than real life a lot of times because people are crazy, and it's interesting to watch. And so, I've been working through documentaries. If you haven't watched the one on YouTube about the boy bands, the Orlando boy bands, I can never remember his name. It's the mogul that built the boy bands. Here, watch that. It's insane. Anyway, so, St. Cloud, that's near me. So, last night I got in my girl chat and was like, hey, there's a nut in here, you guys. I was like, I need another suggestion. And they're like, The Staircase, already watched it. Wild Wild Country, already watched it. Blah, blah, blah. Finally, they were like, have you watched Leaving Neverland? Had not watched it, which is the one about Michael Jackson. So I watched like probably half hour, 45 minutes of it while I was working. You guys, I couldn't watch it. Like, it was really, I'm not a huge Michael Jackson fan anyway. Because, hold on, let me find the boy band one. It's crazy. Anyway, if you haven't watched it, it's the Lou Pearlman story. That's what it's called. The Lou Pearlman story. Let me see if I can get the link for it. So yeah. Anyway, so it's about the obvious, right? Like, they interview the people that he had in his bed as children and all that stuff. So I could only watch a little bit of it. It was awful. Not a big fan of him anyway. So, he made good music, but not a good person, right? So anyway, but then I dreamt about it all night. So, hi, Aunt Marilyn. Good morning, Miss Amanda. I just put the, let me label that for you. Lou Pearlman boy band documentary. Yeah, if you haven't watched the Lou Pearlman one, it's bananas. You should definitely watch it. Wild Wild Country was really good. That's about the cult that was out in like Montana or something in the 80s. Really crazy. I should make a list of like crazy documentaries because I'm a little bit documentary obsessed. The Staircase is really good, or maybe it's called The Stairwell. There's some really good ones. Anyway, wasn't loving Leaving Neverland just because it was just sad and kind of already know the story, and it was real slow, very drawn out. So yeah, and then I switched to Schitt's Creek because it's like the best show ever. So that's what I did. Have you watched the Tiger King thing? Yes, I have definitely watched the Tiger King thing. I haven't watched the most recent episode. I heard there was another episode released over the weekend, and I haven't watched that one yet. But Staircase, yes, Aunt Marilyn's Staircase. That one was good. It was crazy. It was good. And then there was one about 3 women. Oh my gosh, it was a YouTube one. I'll have to find this one too. It was about 3 women in Texas in the 90s who got accused of... they were babysitting their nieces, and they got accused of molestation and ended up in jail for like years and years and years. And what's just a recap? Oh, is that link I gave you just a recap? Shoot. It's on, if you just search Lou Pearlman documentary on YouTube, it should come up. No, that's an hour and 39 minutes. That should be the whole thing. Anyway, good morning, Miss Patricia. I miss you too. So... yeah, maybe I should make a documentary list. Okay, what time is it? Shoot. Okay, I have like 4 minutes. Okay, so I did make the list, or at least I started the list of middle school shows, because a lot of us have middle schoolers and we struggle to find shows that we can all watch together. We've done our list of movies, and that's in the group, Mama Loves Food Community. If you want that, you can search for movies to watch during the pandemic. And then, where is it? I made notes. Okay, where's... okay, so these are ones that we've either watched or have on deck to watch with our kids. Most of them we've already watched. Doctor Who, Chuck, Psych. My kids like ones that have like a kind of a mystery component, like what's gonna like, right? They also really like situational comedies. So, Doctor Who, Chuck, Psych, Malcolm in the Middle, The Goldbergs, Eureka. That's the one we're working through right now. They really like it. Lost in Space was really good. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's maybe like, I let all my kids watch it, but I think maybe if you're not into like more grown-up humor, maybe not as much. Parks and Rec we all loved. The Office, mine went back and forth on that one. We haven't watched all of it. There's some really funny episodes, but I think there's some that they just, first of all, they go over their head. Second of all, they're a little cringy to watch with your kids. Arrested Development, we're on the fence about. We haven't watched that one yet. 30 Rock, I really enjoy. They haven't watched the whole thing, but they watched some of it. Schitt's Creek we've watched together, and The Good Place. So that's my list so far. I'm still working on it. But those have been good ones with my middle schoolers that they've really liked. I think we're all exhausted, Amy, right? Like, this whole thing is just mentally exhausting on top of, like, doing all the things. So, anyway, guys, I know that was a super quick one today. If you want to buy stocks with me, let's see, how did our stocks do today? How did our stocks do today? You can download the app Robinhood. Our stocks are down, which means it's a good time to buy. So I'll probably spend like $5 on stocks today since the market's down, so I can increase my wealth long term. Sounded good, kind of like a good soundbite. Anyway, if you want to join with me, you can use the link. You get a free stock. I get a free stock. Everybody gets a free stock. It's like a $3 stock, but anyway, it's fun. It's something to do. I am definitely at that point in this pandemic that my husband and I are like, he's my best friend. I love him. I want to spend all my time with him, but maybe not quite this much time. It's like, I can tell I'm annoying the crap out of him too. Are you guys that way? I just walked in the room this morning and I asked him a question. He was building, well, okay, I know, I've got like no time. But so I walked, Josie and, good morning, Miss Diana. Josie and Nicholas, my 8 and 6-year-old. My 6-year-old's the boy, then my 8-year-old's the girl. Slept, they made a fort in our living room. So right now our living room, we got caught in this pandemic without a couch in our living room because we were rearranging furniture and our old couch had just literally fallen apart. And so there's just like a craft table in there right now and like little chairs and cushions around it and stuff, which is fine. We have a couch in our family room. It's not a big deal. Excuse me. So, the kids, the 6 and the 8-year-old, built a fort in there around the craft table, and last night they slept in it and they were very excited. So Josie came in my room this morning and said, we want to sleep in it again, but it kind of fell apart on us last night. And I was like, well, maybe Daddy can pull the tent out of the garage. Let's talk to him about it, right? So Wes, bless his heart, when I suggest things, a lot of times he just does them. Instead of, I was like, oh, we'll talk about it, we'll figure it out. And he was like, and there could have been a total miscommunication. Josie could have gone running and been like, Mom says you have to set up a tent. I don't know. We haven't talked it through. But, so I come out of my bedroom, and he's in the living room setting up our tent. Well, we haven't set up our tent in a few years, guys. So I had forgotten how massively, massively big it is. It is a like 12-person tent, maybe 14%. It's big. Our house is not big, you guys. Our house is not big. So it's like he was trying to fit this very, very big tent, and it was like hitting the fan and hitting the walls, and it was like, oh, and it smelled. And I was like, oh, it smells like mildew. And he's like, no, this is what tents smell like. I was like, it smells like mildew. We have kids with allergies in our house. Anyway, he got real edgy with me, and I barely, anyway, so, bless his heart. I love him, but I think I'm gonna order, like, a 3-person tent for them to set up in the living room. Unfortunately, we had talked about, like, at the very beginning of this pandemic situation, letting the kids camp out in the yard, but now we've had this massive heat wave, and I don't really want them. It's, like, it's hot. Ugh. Anyway, plus I don't really want the 6 and the 8-year-old camping in the yard right now, so, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what the point was for that, other than to say that Wes and I are both on edge and a little snippy with each other. And I hate that for us because it's just nerves, right? Anyway, and my 10-year-old still isn't sleeping well, and he's cranky and whiny and taking it out on all of us, so. Life is super fun right now, guys. Anyway, if you have a tent you love, drop me a link in the comments, like a small one that'll fit in my living room. That'll fit 2 kids, maybe 3. All right, I gotta go. I'm already late for this meeting. I love you guys. You're amazing. Have a great day. Please visit the website, mamalovesfood.com. And if you're looking for easy pandemic foods to cook and need some ideas and want to learn how to stock your pantry long term, visit dinnerhero.com. You can get the book digitally or in print, or you can get the bundle and do both. You guys are... you're amazing. I love you.